Collective. How are you guys? Thank you all for being here and for spending time with us. We love you and we appreciate you guys. Alright, so let's tap in and let's see what messages Spirit wants us to know about. What do we need to know, Spirit? What's going on in the collective's energy that we need to be aware of right now? Wait, one flipped. Ooh, we have an urn with Cancer energy. Someone could be passing away, or it's happening soon. Someone could be passing away soon. A death. Someone could experience a breakup soon. But I'm feeling like it's a death. It's over. It's done. Someone is getting ready to pass. I'm very sorry. My condolences. Someone could pass away in their home. Cancer. Okay, heavy Cancer energy. And the Cancer also is the mother in the 4th house. It's about your foundations. It involves the family, the mother, land, physical home, and karmic lessons. Represents Cancer in the 4th house. Someone could pass away and someone could fly in for a funeral. Aquarius energy. Could be a long distance that someone has to travel. We were hoping that things would work out, but it looks like someone may be passing away soon. And someone may have to come home because there may be a time frame. This could be someone's child to go home to see a parent is what I'm feeling. Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn energy. Continuing the legacy. Someone could even travel because a baby's born. Someone could be near death and still go travel to see a new baby being born. There could be a new baby here. Or it's like the cycle of, this person's lifetime, because the baby lands right under this urn, and I'm not seeing that as though that's a child. I'm seeing that as, I'm feeling an older person energy. Someone could be going to jail. We've got handcuffs. Someone could even get life in prison. Someone could pass away in jail. Happening soon. Someone's getting handcuffs put on. They're going to be detained. They're going to feel powerless. Someone could be handicapped. Someone could get arrested at their home. This person could be on their deathbed. We've got a person of Earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is clarifying the heart and home. Someone's heart's desire could be to pass away in their home and not in jail. Someone's very stubborn. Someone could be a manager, a business owner. Someone could work in banking. Someone could be a CEO. Someone could be traveling. We've got grapes with abundance here. Virgo energy. Someone's wealth. Someone could be traveling in because they're going to read a will within a few days, happening soon. Someone could pass away. Wow. Okay. let's use the Kipper. I was going to use the Tarot first, but Spirit said use Kipper first. Clarify urn. A false person. Someone's trying to act like they're in high honor in the court. They worked really hard to hide their natural state of being. So someone could be putting on a show in the courts. This is clarifying the urn card. Some kind of, so from spiritual court they're concerned because something's gone from spiritual court to 3D court. Somebody's concerned. They worked really hard to conceal something in the court. They're in, oh wow, they're in a lot of despair. They're very concerned. A married couple, they're both in despair over something because of how hard they have worked. Getting ready to go into poverty, getting ready to lose it all. Somebody's getting ready to go to jail within a few days. Someone could be having to turn themselves in. Someone could be traveling home because someone has to turn themselves into jail. It's happening soon, within the next few days. Someone may be allowed to get their affairs in order, especially if someone could be near death. Someone's children could be in charge of helping a parental figure here get their affairs in order. We have, this could be affecting someone's marriage here, or both people in this relationship here. We're lying to the courts. They're freaking out. Kind of got this false person that's acting like they're in high honor. They're gaslighting. Okay, so they're very deceptive. I will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you are doubting your experiences. So they're gaslighting the court. And it could be regarding what happened regarding a death here. I'm hoping you can help me with something small. Someone needs a small favor. Gaslighting someone. Well, they're very dishonest, okay? I will withhold information from you for my benefit. So this person's deliberately deceptive and manipulative, okay? I'm desperate. I'm in a bind and I don't have anyone else to reach out to because someone's getting ready to go to jail. I'm thinking ahead and wondering what our relationship will be like in the future. Could be saying this to their partner. So this small favor could end up going to a big favor. Do me a favor, walk away, focus on your future, and get ready to go to jail. It's over. They need assistance with something big. The time has come to part ways. Could be yelling at each other. Could be fighting because somebody's getting ready to go to court. Now they're unfriendly. They're fighting. They're yelling. I'm sorry. Somebody's mad. Yelling. They're mad. Someone could apologize for becoming like really mean to someone. Someone could be saying that they're sorry for something to do with regarding their wealth. There could be a life insurance policy here. Someone could be having to fly in as someone reads a will here regarding someone's passing and their inheritance. Fighting over something here. The Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles were on the bottom of the deck. The Toil and Labor card is working really hard, you know, it's hard to make ends meet, living paycheck to paycheck, and with 2 toil and labor cards out here. Whew, having a hot flash. Menopause sucks. Oh God, straighten out my knee. Someone could work 2 jobs with 2 toil and labor cards out here. Okay, with poverty on the bottom of the deck, you know, struggling to make ends meet. Someone could be hoping that they're getting ready to become wealthy from someone's passing here, is what I'm saying. They could be in despair because someone could be finding out that something's not going in their favor here. What's happening soon, Spirit? Happening soon is clarified by handcuffs. Someone's gonna feel powerless. They have no choice but to submit. They're gonna need strength. Strength and the 6 of Cups. Someone's gonna need strength to get through this. We've got the Queen of Cups. Could be a mother figure here. Somebody's under judgment. The truth is coming forward. The day of reckoning is here. This could be your mother here. That could be very upset. With the 4 of Swords. Oh, I'm sorry, the 9 of Swords. The 4 of Swords could be significant. 4 of Swords, I see that as like with the urn, that's a literal tombstone. There could literally be someone dying. Someone's all can't sleep. They're all upset. They need strength to be able to handle what's going on here. We've got the Tower clarifying the 6 of Cups. So something major, like a major catastrophic event. Someone's like, this is a life-altering event here. Someone's very upset and desperate. They don't know what's going to happen in the future. Something that started out as a small favor, being dishonest and gaslighting someone, is going to end up turning into actually a really big favor that's needed. Someone could need a plane ticket to be able to travel home. I'm sorry, I need to apologize for what I did. Clarifying the Queen of Cups, we've got the 8 of Swords. Someone could be trapped in their mind. Someone could be very upset because their partner is getting ready to go to jail. Could be a father figure getting ready to go to jail. This mother figure. Could be both of them. Because we did have the marriage card out here. 2 despair cards. 2 toil and labor cards. Destroyed because they're going into poverty. Because someone's going to jail. Yelling. Fighting about it. The time has come. It's time to turn yourself in. It's time to go to jail. They're under judgment, clarified by the 10 of Wands. Someone is really burdened because of this. The 5 of Wands, they're very worried about what's going on. They're with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. This is a couple. So someone could be getting ready to go to jail here. And they're very worried about what's going to happen when this person gets in there. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. What's going to happen in their day-to-day whenever they're sitting behind bars. This father figure could be very worried and concerned on how they're getting ready to spend time in prison. Happening soon. They're going to be put in handcuffs and go to jail. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. It's someone's karma here. Someone's karma is unfolding. We've got the World. The World could see. This could be on the internet with the 5 of Pentacles. The World's going to be online that they're literally going into poverty within a few days here. The whole community's going to see, wow, what happened here. Somebody could be getting arrested at their property. This couple, they're all, oh yeah. See, all the cards are repeating. There's 2 thoughts cards here together. Wow. A mature woman here could be expecting a gift, could be expecting a payout. And they're not realizing that somebody's getting ready to lose their job and go into poverty. Something bad's getting ready to happen here. Someone, wow, with this bad health, someone's going to pass away. Literally. In the distant horizons, they're getting ready to journey over. And someone's child could be coming in. Oh my goodness. Spirit. Someone could live out of town away from their parents, and someone's parent here could be getting ready to get arrested. Going into the Five of Pentacles. Someone could be injured. Someone handicapped is on this handcuffs card. And the Five of Pentacles can also be like any injury, broken bones, anything, like hurt really bad. Someone could be handicapped. They feel powerless. They're yelling. They're mad. They're very concerned about the future and their children. Leaving them behind to say goodbye. The time has come to part ways. Everyone's worried. There's all kinds of conflict here. Very burdened. When this person found out they have to go to jail with the Eight of Swords and handcuffs, this tower hit. They can't sleep. They can't eat. They're having nightmares. They're terrified. Under judgment. With judgment and the Ten of Wands, I mean, like, they are having a hard time handling this. They can't handle this burden. They're freaking out. They're freaking out. Okay. Had to lay my cards down. Alright, let's draw from my handmade deck. Just take a whole bunch off of all three tops here and shuffle them together. I just saw a nurse could be trying to get clean because they have a pill addiction. They're hysterical. As I was shuffling through. Tell me, clarify how I honor with this false person that's gaslighting. Wow. A forced change regarding a huge payout on a life insurance policy. They're unable to take action. Wow. Wow. They thought they were safe, but there's a warrant for someone's arrest. They're unable to take action now. They're going to have to go to jail. That's the forced change because they were dishonest and lied to the court. They were trying to act like they were in high honor. They're a false person. There was a huge payout on a life insurance policy here. They thought they were safe. Wow, clean. I saw the clean card when I was shuffling through because I said that word. And I saw a nurse. Could be significant. You could be, they could be. Someone could be guilty of trying to get you arrested. There's a warrant for someone's arrest. You pulled your energy back from them. They're going to be found guilty. Saying goodbye. Could be dealing with a cult or a coven and they're mad because you cut them off. They committed crimes. They're going to be found guilty. Now this tower's hit. The tower and the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords. The Five of Wands. They're defeated. Like they're worried. With the Wheel of Fortune, Karma's here. They have had one hell of a reign of terror going on here. Their sacral chakra is blocked. Okay. Sexual dysfunction, addictions, lethargy, a fear of emotional and sexual intimacy, and guilt. They're feeling guilty because guilty came out. They feel guilty now for what they did because they got exposed and they don't want the world to see this. Energy vampires. Okay, so their sacral and their solar plexus are both blocked and they're siphoning but you called back your energy. You cut them off. Poor self-image, extra critical. They need an exorcism. They're in danger. They're greedy. Someone's digestion could be really in a poor condition right now. Someone needs legal representation in a court case regarding this huge payout on a life insurance policy. These people are possessed by freaking demons. They need an exorcism. We've got a return to sender. Someone is a bank employee. Someone has a chronic health condition. They're sadistic. A bank employee could need legal representation in a court case. Trying to put someone in danger. Someone could be in danger when they get arrested and go to jail. Being followed to put someone in danger. Someone could be trying to go on the run so that they're safe, trying to hide. God's revealing the truth about your stolen wealth. So someone's trying to go on the run because they know if they go to prison, they're going to be in danger. Someone could get life in prison for something here. Someone could be in their older age. Something should have been given to someone, possibly when they were a child, when they were younger. You're innocent. A fresh start is coming in because God's revealing the truth about your stolen wealth. They put you in danger. Someone's definitely hysterical. There's the hysteria card again. Someone could try to plead insanity. They're raged out with anger. They're insane, trying to be pleading for insanity. They definitely have an intent to cause harm, to put someone in danger. Well, this is going to be on the news with the world here. The world's going to know about this. It's going to be exposed. A higher level of consciousness has been achieved, collective. Leveling up out here. They're extremely stressed out because they're under judgment. And judgment is clarified by the Ten of Wands. They are literally extremely stressed out because they're going to be convicted. And it's going to be on the news that they're convicted. Wow, their throat chakra's blocked too. They took out a life insurance policy to collect on you from your death. And it's a huge payout here. They're lying. They got caught lying to the court. They could have tried to bribe a judge. I'm hoping that you can help me with something small. They're dishonest. I will withhold information from you for my benefit. And they could be getting arrested for trying to bribe this judge. Yelling at them, you better get the fuck out of my courthouse. Yelling with handcuffs. Dishonesty in the courthouse. Saying goodbye, get him out of here. Somebody could get put in contempt of court and could get arrested in the courtroom and hauled out because they rage out with anger because they know that they're lying, being argumentative, mad that they're going down. They're extremely stressed out because they're going to be found guilty and convicted of a crime here. They're overwhelmed, extremely stressed out. The Chinese zodiac sign of the horse could be significant. We have retaliation. An event. Whenever this event occurs here, we have a horny surgeon. Somebody's horny at an event. A retail associate or surgeon can be significant. A huge debt with fraudulent documents. We've got tax evasion. We have a surgeon, a retail associate, and a bank employee. A brother here could have falsified information and created fraudulent documents. Or a sibling, you're going to speak your truth. Someone's brother could be involved. We've got a horny surgeon here that wants you naked. Gross. What the fuck? They're shitting their pants. They're scared shitless. Well, they're shitting their pants now. Oh, God, that's funny. Oh, my goodness. Someone's a nervous wreck. I'm telling you, shitting their pants. They're freaking the fuck out. They have severe anxiety. They could be worried about their sexual health when they go to jail. They could be scared. That big old thing swinging down there might be walking up behind them and get them. You know, I'm just saying. The whole community of people's going down here. Oh, my God. Someone's a nervous wreck about their sexual health. They're shitting their pants. They'll be like, what if I end up, you know, getting rammed and I shit my pants? Sorry, it's not funny. They're going to regret what they did to you. Okay, there's some kind of an event that's an unexpected event that's going to pop up here. Okay, spell work over your love life and your relationships. They're going to regret what they did to you. Return to sender. It's coming back on this cult or this coven here. You can't trust them. We know this. There could be some kind of an unexpected event and someone goes to it, they end up getting drunk. There's alcohol involved at some unexpected event. We've got surveillance footage in 3D jail. Someone could be surveillancing some kind of event that pops up that was unexpected because someone could be trying to get someone naked. They're going to be convicted and go to 3D jail. Alcohol's involved. This spell work is definitely backfiring. And they're experiencing karma with the Wheel of Fortune that came out. So this backfire is going to land somebody. Part of this backfire is going to jail. Wow, earthly 3D court and earthly 3D jail. And it went from judication, which is spiritual court, to the courthouse, which is 3D court. They're concerned because handcuffs are here. It's happening soon. And they need legal representation in a court case. They're sinister and evil, and someone could be having a mental breakdown. They're delusional. They could try and plead insanity here. They made you a target. Somebody's losing their fucking mind here. Okay? We've got the first house ruled by Aries. You could be an Aries. Could be dealing with an Aries. It has them very concerned. They're in despair. Their wife or husband here could be freaking out. The first house is about yourself, your personality, your physical body, new beginnings, current interest, how you do things, how you see things in your current frame of mind. And it's ruled by Mars. And Mars can be very hostile, aggressive energy. Mars is the warrior. Has them very concerned. They need you to save them. 5150 insanity. Somebody could be getting locked up with the intent to cause harm. Someone could say that they're in danger of harming themselves. It has them very concerned and that someone's crazy and that they need to be locked up. 5150. Committed to a psych ward. Say, oh, they need to be saved. Family member here could say they need you to save them because of what's going down in court. No, you're done playing games. You're not going to save this motherfucker. Sexual bribes here with somebody that wants somebody naked up here. You're done playing games. They did a binding spell. Doing all kinds of spells. Well, all of it's returned to center. It's backfiring. They're trapped in their thoughts. They're obsessive. They're delusional, having a mental breakdown. They're a pathological liar. Somebody's going to be snitching for less jail or prison time. And the judge expects them to do what's right. When whoever this person is getting ready to snitch, prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Somebody's going to snitch, so somebody gets prosecuted. They're a pathological liar. You're done playing games. You're tired of somebody playing dumb. And that could be what's going on in the court, because they're seen as this false person now that was lying to the court. They're a pathological liar. There's so many lies here. And now this judge expects them to do what's right. Surveillance footage of making you a target. These lies are being revealed. And it's time for you to... You could have started speaking your truth, and that's part of what made everything fall apart for these people, because it's being exposed. We've got the Chinese zodiac sign of the tiger. Dealing with a narcissist here. Some kind of an agreement with a plea deal here. Someone could literally be trying to say that they're insane, like criminally insane, and get 5150. Use your discernment and trust your intuition. Okay. Someone is in their old age and they had no desire to stop making you a target and coming after you. They have so much animosity here. Now they're in their old age having a life review here, and they're having a breakdown. Okay. Someone could have had a near-death experience. Here's this gaslight energy again. Playing mind games, gaslighting the court. They're a false person. Someone could have had a near-death experience. It could have changed their life for the better. Someone is wanting to destroy you all over again. They're psychotic with insanity. Someone literally could be, like, insane, okay? Wow. Goodness. We've got the 4th house with foundations. Here's this Cancer energy again. That was very prominent when we first started pulling earlier. It's ruled by the moon in Cancer. It's about land, family, the mother, the physical home, and karmic lessons. And you want nothing else to do with them. And they can't stand it because this judge knows that you don't want anything to do with them. There could be surveillance footage here. Okay. Venmo could be significant, or just online payments. Alabama could be significant. The Most High is stopping their attacks. You've been dealing with a psycho-destructive force. Emotional manipulation, every type of manipulation that you can think of with all this gaslighting. That's all they do. Pulling on your heartstrings to emotionally manipulate. You don't know all of the details yet. We've got a hitman here. Idaho could be significant. They hired a hitman. I mean, literally hired a hitman. Wow. A new job, a new hitman. You don't know all the details yet. It's coming to light. Made you a target. They're freaking out now. Divine justice is coming in. Someone could have leased something. Poisonous mushrooms. Wow! Poisonous shrooms. Someone could poison someone's food. Poisonous shrooms. A psychedelic. Hallucinogenic. Let's roll the zodiac dice. Pill addiction with poison. Someone could drug someone's food. I hope they eat it and fucking die. Arson. We've got police sirens. Somebody's going to get arrested. They're going to go to jail. They made a decision to create this theft. We have a male cousin or cousins. Someone's analytical. Maine could be significant. We have a pharmacist. Something's going on at the DMV. Someone could be captured and imprisoned here because they stole from you. They don't want you to be seen. Divine Feminine. Arkansas could be significant. Wow, poisoning food and drink. A dark high priest here is losing their mind because they can't defeat you. All this spell work's backfiring. They literally really could be going like criminally insane here, okay? Tampering with your mail, with theft. They're losing their mind. They had an obsession with coming after you. Doing jinn magic. This jinn might be taking their ass out. Conjuring jinns. Okay. We have a Pisces, Aries cusp, or a Pisces and an Aries could be significant. They're obsessed. This dark high priest, dark high priestess, they're obsessed with creating ruin in your life, and it's coming back on them. Now they're ruining the towers here. Wow, we've got an attorney here. They're going to need legal representation in this court case here. We've got Alaska. It's not going to work. There could even be a court reporter. This really could be on the news. This could be a big case here. It's dark high priest, high priestess. It could have incurable STDs as HIV or AIDS, wanting to cause harm or injury, want to destroy what you have online, coming after an earth angel who's going to receive divine justice here. This earth angel is like a justice angel here. You call judgment. Now they're in the Ten of Wands doing mirror magic. And magic over your card. They're doing magic over everything. I mean, we know this. It's like bombs dropping on you. Constant hits. They're money hungry. Gold diggers. The cops are on the scene. July could be significant. Somebody's pissed off because the original plan cannot unfold now, which was collecting off of your death to have this huge payout on this life insurance policy that they took out on you, hiring another hitman here. So, this organized crime. Now they're nervous because they're going to lose they just want all the power. They're going to lose their status, their reputation. They've been hiding their behavior, sneaking around doing shit online. Someone was, wow, my throat chakra's being attacked. Someone was in a bad wreck. They wrecked their vehicle. A crime boss. They are getting paid. Ew. Someone could have herpes and could be getting paid to come towards someone and hurt them. We've got a lawsuit here that's definitely going on. Sexual penetration. Ew. Someone could have contracted this STD. Confused on who gave it to them. Somebody's lost. Okay, let's roll the dice. See what zodiac's want to come out here. Sagittarius, Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini, and Cancer came out. Okay. Let's pull from my intuitive kept decks and see what wants to come out of here. Tell me about this warrant for arrest. We got transition. An occupation on the split. Somebody could lose their job. Somebody could be a doctor. And that's like repeated through the messages here. Someone's getting ready to lose their job. They're getting ready to lose everything. Because of this magic. It's backfiring. This dark high priest here is a masculine. A Hierophant, corrupt organizations, cults, coven, what's going on in the courts. Doing magic over the court case. This masculine here's here's the animosity again. They're mad. Because they're going to be found guilty in the courts. It's time to say goodbye. They've been exposed. This masculine could have exposed themselves to you. They were horny. They have animosity. Made you a target. Could have said that you were promiscuous. That you were insane. That you were dangerous. That you intended to cause them harm. That you were retaliating against them. All of the things that they were doing to you, they were saying that you were doing to them. With this false person acting like they're the honest ones, but no, they're dishonest and withholding information for their benefit, gaslighting this judge here. And this judge expects them to do what's right. This pathological lies are being revealed. And now they're having an absolute mental breakdown. They're shitting their fucking pants. Because they took out a life insurance policy to collect from your death. And you're just doing your energy work. You're just healing. You're healing. You call judgment. You're healing from this. Your ancestors are doing energy work on you. You need to fear your ancestors. Your ancestors are helping you. They're concerned. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Concerned about a property, a house. They're concerned about these endings in their lives. Goodbye. Yelling at the house. Goodbye. Telling their kids goodbye. Someone's child could be flying in. And here's work, labor, and effort again. Telling you something's going on with somebody's job. Getting a message that somebody got arrested at work, maybe. A hidden enemy was drawn to end danger. Hidden enemy. The Three of Pentacles, a hidden enemy at work. Something is significant about someone's workplace. There's a hidden enemy. And they could be snitching for less jail or prison time because they could know that something's going on. With the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups, it's like a painful betrayal, possibly from a coworker. We got a Scorpio with passion here. A karmic connection, a Scorpio, a karmic Scorpio here that's horny, made you a target, wants you naked. They could be getting 5150 and having a mental breakdown because these lies are being revealed. They could be the one that's snitching for less jail time. King of Pentacles, empowerment and death. And abundance. Wow, with a copycat. Confusion and illusion. It's shocking, surprising, and unexpected. Someone could be in the LGBTQIA community. Wow. Okay. Well, they're experiencing karma. Because how they were doing things here with this first house. How you do things. That's how you end up in jail. And we did have a pharmacist that came out. They're very concerned. It's like they're freaking out. They did not see this coming. Trying to go on the run. I'm telling you. It's going to be on the news. Trying to go on the run because of a Ten of Pentacles. We've got a Virgo over here. You could be a Virgo. They could be a Virgo. Could be and Ten of Pentacles is also Virgo. Wow, on the split, we've got imprisonment. They're so mad that they're being exposed. Wow. They're going to... If I can pick it up. They are going to be put in handcuffs and taken to prison We've got a Karmic Fam here. With the Two of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. They've got a decision to make here. Trying to balance something out in the courts. With this Two of Pentacles. So we got karmic parents here. Karmic couple. They're overly dramatic and they're paranoid. Someone could have a GUN. Do you cause drama to elicit empathy from others in order to mask the real issue? You exaggerate the experience or your feelings to appear as the victim to others. Overly dramatic in the courts here because they're freaking out because they don't want to go to jail. Happening soon. Happening very soon. They're paranoid. Let's see the number 15 and the number 58. Are you suspicious of other people because of your past experiences of being deceived and disappointed by their actions? You are suspicious of others and you think that others are out to threaten, betray, exploit, or harm you. And that could be how these family members make you feel. Okay. Wow, hypocrites. Jealous hypocrites just popped up off the back. Trying to burn this earth angel's wings. They're evil freaking sneaky snakes here. Number 56 and 2. Do you use hypocrisy to avoid looking at your own shortcomings? Yes, that's what they do. You act in contradiction to your stated beliefs or feelings. You behave in a way that is not sincere. Yeah, they're false people. They're overly dramatic. Well, they're fucking freaking out now, shitting their pants now. Do your feelings of jealousy stem from feelings of lack within yourself? You have feelings of misplaced suspicion and internal insecurities that result in paranoia and obsession. Someone is very paranoid. Someone is freaking out. They're overly dramatic. Paranoid came out twice. They're definitely obsessed. All this spell work that they've been doing, it's coming back on their asses. Like, it's fucking them up. Wow. Somebody's restless. The number 10. They're trying to go on the run. Look at all these suitcases. They could be trying to get on an airplane. They want freedom. Speed, a long distance. We gotta hurry. We gotta leave it behind. We gotta go. We just gotta leave it all behind. I'm sorry. We need to go now. Is your compulsion to move based on an intense sensation of unease within yourself? Yeah, because they know they're getting ready to get handcuffs put on their ass. It's court ordered. There's a warrant for arrest because they're guilty. You are unwilling or unable to stay still or to be quiet and calm because of anxiety or worry. Somebody is very fidgety, and I'm seeing like a leg just bouncing up and down, just like can't be still, just so anxious they can't sit still. They're pacing back and forth. They're money hungry on the split. Accusatory with money hungry. So they're accusing you of all kinds of shit out of retaliating against you. Now they're unable to take action because this pathological liar's lies have been revealed. They didn't think they were going to get called for this. This is a huge debt that has to be repaid. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Do you tend to equate your bank account balance with your own self-worth? They're very materialistic. They're money hungry. They're greedy. It's a huge payout here. There's a lot of money. You will do anything to gain material wealth. You tend to value money over everything else. Yeah, including life. It's disgusting. Accusatory. Do you accuse others because you feel insecure in the relationship or just whatever connection it is? You accuse others of certain acts because you want to deflect from your own misdeeds or insecurities. Yeah. So projecting onto you, making you look like the bad guy that they really are, but it's being revealed that it's not the case. You're innocent. Claims copycat. Number 39, 65, 67. Do you accuse others of wanting to be like you because you feel your self-image is at stake? You accuse others of copying you because you see others outshining you, or you feel territorial about your own self-image. It's your copycat. It's your doppelganger. Well, they're closed-minded. Okay, let's draw from these next. Let's see what wants to come out of here. We have a trickster spirit. Sudden loss of memory and things end up missing. Someone can just all of a sudden, oh, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know what I was doing at that time on that day when they're sitting here being fucking questioned. Oh, okay. Well, let's look at your messages and see what's going on in your communication. Time, date, stamps. Expressing their feelings in a conversation, communicating in messages. What are these messages about? That's too many. I can't hold on to that. Divine masculine. Divine feminine. This is a copycat here. Trying to copy you. They're really stressed out because they can't copy you. They've been found out. They're a fraud. There's arguments. There's a lot of tension. Like somebody's raged out. They're angry. This narcissist here, they're mad because they're caught. This thug's going to fucking jail. Here's these handcuffs. Clank, clank. It's happening soon. It's clarified. Courthouse is clarified by dishonesty. I will withhold information from you for my benefit. Happening soon. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold very soon with these handcuffs. With this narcissist, they're stressed out because they're getting ready to go to fucking jail. 3D jail. They're going to be convicted of a crime here. They're mad because you cut them off. They're all in their head, turning your back on them. You don't have anything to do with these people. They're so stressed out. Oh, here we go with paranoid again. They're extremely paranoid. They could be looking out the window thinking, oh my God, any minute, you know, the cops are going to roll up and come haul my ass. They're coming to my house because the Heart and Home is right here beside handcuffs as well. They're horny. They could use sex as a distraction. They could be very sneaky. They're hiding. They're trying to hide because they're paranoid. They're trying to go on the run. They don't want to be found. They're all in their head. Keeping you waiting. Kept you wait. They're in hiding. They're being sneaky. They're mysterious. Wow. Hiding information. Bank failure. Somebody's getting ready to go into the Five of Pentacles. They're going to jail. They're getting ready to lose it all. They're trapped in what they've done here. They've trapped themselves. Trapped. Giving money. Wow. And they talk about you behind your back. blackmailing someone. They're mad because you pay them no mind. You don't give a fuck about these karmic family members. You're over it. Altering your values and morals on making life decisions. Saying you're a drama starter. There's a lot of actual energy here, okay? Lusting, horny, want you naked, fake friends. Somebody's mad you cut them off. They're trying to siphon from your chakras. And they could, I'm just seeing a chronic masturbator here. They're puzzled. They don't understand why they ain't shit and why you don't want anything to do with them because you know they're fake. They're all in their feels because there's a recording. Somebody's going to be found guilty. There's a recording, surveillance footage. Somebody was drinking. They could have been drunk and running that mouth. Protected by haters with this snitching for less jail or prison time. Somebody could escape crazy people. They're karmic friends. They can't trust. They can't be trusted. Can't fully trust them. There's a lot of tension here. Karmic friends and family here. Karmic family. Wow. Phony, trickster, illusion, fairy tale here with this karmic family. And you're just tapped into your spiritual gifts. You're taking your spiritual bath. You're transmuting this energy out. Yeah, look at you. Look at your intuition. You're tapped in. You're in high vibes here, collective. You know. Yeah, you check yourself. You make sure that your chakras are in alignment. Okay, let's clarify this Queen of Cups here. But the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Six of Cups, these are parental figures. These are people from your past here, from your childhood. Something, hey baby, something's going on since you were a child here. Okay, let's clarify the Queen of Cups. I want to know her energy here. We've got the Chariot. Okay. Traveling, something going on with getting in a car, someone's actual vehicle. A change is coming in how things are moving forward due to someone having to be put in handcuffs and go to jail. That's happening soon because there's a court has ordered a warrant for arrest. Someone has been found guilty. They will be taken to 3D jail. Someone snitched. They made a plea deal. They snitched. The lies were revealed. The judge expects them to do what's right on the split. We've got justice with the courts here. Okay, so this could be this mother figure here. Judgment and justice, I'm telling you. Divine justice is coming in. You call judgment. They're under judgment. Something fast is getting ready to happen. Communication coming in with the Chariot. Justice and judgment. And the Eight of Wands. It's clarifying this Queen of Cups. Could have to testify in court. Could have to travel to court with these legal issues. The truth is coming out. Going to face the consequences for their actions. Trying to defend themselves in the courts. Full of regret. With the Five of Cups and the Nine of Wands here because of what's happened in this court situation here. We've got a King of Pentacles. Could be this King of Cups over here. Tell me about this King of Cups. They're under judgment. They're going to jail. They're experiencing karma. Ooh. We got the Three of Cups in reverse. They're going to need strength to go to jail. Social distancing and canceled events. Okay, so there was an event. It was an unexpected event, and it could have gotten canceled. Someone could have surveillance footage from someone's job. Someone could get caught drinking on the job. Someone could go out for drinks after work and end up getting arrested. Someone could be cheating. Someone could be isolating. Someone could be lonely in isolation in jail. Someone could someone could be isolated in jail. I was drawn to the transition card with this tombstone here. Watching, stalking, spying, surveillance footage. Someone could be on 5150 on a psych hold in the mental ward of a hospital or a jail here. Needing patience because of a delay of news. We got a hermit here. We got an investigator. I was drawn to the Hierophant and warrant for arrest. This hermit looked into this King of Cups, this Empress here, into these parental figures here. They've got them under surveillance. Their surveillance footage, and they're going to be going to jail. Here's the World card. It's going to be all over the news. Trying to create one hell of an illusion here. All these illusions are. It was hard for them to see through all of this. King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Pentacles. This is definitely parental figures here. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. With the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, getting what you're supposed to receive. Someone was supposed to receive a huge payout. You took a life insurance policy out on your death. We've got the Devil here to collect off your death. Took a huge life insurance policy out. The Magician with the Five of Swords. They're defeated. This magic has kicked their own ass. The lies were revealed. And now we've got the Ten of Swords. This was a painful ending here. The Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Your family members. It's a very painful betrayal. You've had to defend yourself against these family members. And you're coming out as a High Priestess. That's how you're defending yourself. You know how to move. With the Two of Swords and the High Priestess. You know, you've known how to move since you were a child. Having to always block and defend yourself from these monsters in your life. Wow. Okay, let's clarify convicted with these handcuffs here. And we're going to close out. Getting tired. I've been at work all day. I'm tired. Okay. Something definitely someone could definitely be getting arrested at their house. They could have made an arrangement to where like they could get arrested at home instead of having to go to the actual jail. It's all good under surveillance here, if I can hold on to it. So getting a thumbs up. Because we've got surveillance footage. It's a go. We've got a warrant. Let's go. Let's get them. All these lies are being revealed. It was a lot of work. It was just, they were struggling. There could even be a struggle at someone's job with this surveillance footage. Trying to cover up something that's happening here. Could even have like destroyed some surveillance footage to cover something up. Someone could have tampered with evidence. A tunnel underwater. A secret society. A powerful secret society tunneling underwater. They want power in the justice system. Boy, I know that's true. Got bloodline here, so this is definitely someone, family members here. Corrupt family members that are evil. They're the fucking devil. Well, God's rolled up. It's like good versus evil here. I was drawn to the Magician. They could have traveled. Trying to affect your intuition, trying to block your third eye, trying to affect your mental health. Now it's coming back on them. Made you a target. Trying to make you crazy. Trying to say that you were crazy. A witness here could have been blackmailed and they may be over it, so they're just going to snitch. Somebody could definitely be getting fired from their job. It's come out in almost every deck I've pulled. We got a male. We got poison sticking out. Poison the alien, poison the earth angel in the water. Put something in their water. Slip them something. Got a crime of passion here. Yeah, with a party to where they're fucked up. The poisonous mushrooms, a hallucinogenic came out earlier. Then put them in a car, drive them down the road, get them in a chariot, put them on a boat, and take them to a tunnel underwater. Wow. It's top secret classified information here. They didn't want this coming out. Trafficking. Jesus. They're in ultimate ruin. This tower is hit, and now everything's collapsing down on them. And they wanted to keep this hidden. They don't want the world to know what they've done. Definitely going to someone's home, to their neighborhood. They're getting ready to be arrested. Communicating, we're on our way. You better be ready when we get there. An accomplice and a partner in crime, whoever they're communicating with. Some kind of private property here. There's drama on a private property. Could be fighting with their partner with the struggle here. Somebody could even be getting a DV charge with drama on a private property. They're regretting. Wow, they regret what they did with the life insurance. A grandparent could have left you something. They could have stolen it. And then they've got a huge payout for a life insurance policy on you since you were young, since you were a school age child. Trying to control your mind to keep you sad, keep you crying, because they want this money. So they created a body double. Okay, here's your doppelganger. A distraction from this death. Well, trying to distract law enforcement what really happened with this death here. So someone could have passed away when you were young, and now they're going to get arrested for stealing a life insurance policy from you, and then also taking one out to collect from your death. They're full of fear. They're scared. Fear's out here twice. And your ancestors are here. Your ancestors have animosity. They are done playing games with these evil motherfuckers. They're trapped. They're trapped now. Yeah, and so is this fucking pervert with his boner. Okay. Committing fraud. This pervert's committing fraud. Fraudulent documents. Committing fraud. The beach could be significant. Someone could live on the beach. They're wealthy. An affluent gift. A lot of money here. Huge payout. Well, it's being exposed. What's on here? Rise above the dark days of life. Do not fight them, but have faith that the light will always return. Okay. Leave your usual social circles behind. Seek out true companions. Yeah, you walked away from these karmics in your life. And all these karmic connections that were full of hidden enemies. Send in all these fucking ops to come after you. Have the courage to be free. Know that freedom begins where desire ends. A wonderful surprise is coming, collective. Something entirely new awaits you. Something good is coming. Hopefully this warrant for arrest. You are unique. Be brave. A little crazy, but be yourself. Yeah. Be your true, authentic self. Lost in the ruins of the past. Find the way to the present moment and live. Get out of the past. Can't live in the past. Alright. We need anything else, Spirit? I've already rolled the dice. I'm trying to see if I'm drawn to anything else. Let's draw a few names and see what wants to come out. We have Monique, Jeanette, Rochelle, Janelle, Michelle, Tiffany, Mila, Miley, Sadie, Brendan, Emma, King, Johnston, Joe, Mark, Caleb, Violet, Sylvia, Spencer, Chandler, Simpson, and Garrison. Oh, these just flew out. Huffman, Kirby, Driscoll, Martinez, Jonathan, Felix, Holzclaw, Bridget. Maxwell, McGregor, Erickson, Hodges, Mary, Laura or Lauren, Schultz, Keller, Nash, Wilcox, oh man, I dropped one. Jordan, Hayes, Christine, Christy, Melissa, where'd that one go? I dropped, hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get it. Ortega and Hampton. Okay. Let's do one more stack. Richards, Reed, Jonah, Andre, Conway, McClure, Joy, Bonnie, Miller, Mitchell, Ollie, Megan, Austin, there's Megan, Amber, Rose, Josephine, Carson, Figueroa, Guerrero, McCarthy, Mac, Mann, Ludwig, and Ramon. Alright, guys. I was told to stop. This is going to be our reading. Y'all just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you all for being here and for spending time with us. Bye, Collective.